We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. A 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. So a runner on first with one out now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And there's a base hit on the line. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out. A man at second with one down. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Pillar leads off second with one gone in the inning. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's safe. Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but he can start throwing his slider effectively like that. He has a lot better.
And this one will bounce into the wall. In now, James McCann, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now for Colorado, C.J. Cron. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. 0-1 the count. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McCann gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. Working for the punch out and the offering.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Bronco fields it cleanly. Torres hit the bag. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in, Will Smith. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pilar will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Last half of the second set to go, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. A ball that's tarrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Line drive to left. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Skied into very shallow right. Taylor is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Lourdes Gurriel, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. This is in the air out to right. Soler is there. 1 out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And that misses for ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. George Springer the next to hit. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner on first with 2 away. Popped up. Torres calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. To the plate now, Gleyber Torres. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-1.
1-0.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it's gone. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, James McCann. Popped him up. Rendon has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. The pitch. Popped up. Urias is under it near the mound, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Blake Treinen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Bases are empty here with two men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Justin Upton the next to hit as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Soler going back at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Into the box now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Arenado over to his left, one away. Striding in for the Rockies, Kevin Pillar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Cron is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Chasing after it is Pillar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. In now Justin Upton, and on the first pitch he hits it in the air to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jorge Soler.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Behind 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. And it's fouled away. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Pedro Baez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, James McCann. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. At the plate now, Maikel Franco pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first. And he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone into the bleachers. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.